We've finally got information about Hytale's pricing, and it seems to be priced pretty affordably compared to what we heard from Simon a few days ago. Initially, he stated that the price would be under $30, but in reality, the price is $19.99 USD. There are going to be three major versions of the game: a standard, supporter, and curse breaker edition. The standard edition will be $19.99, the supporter edition will be $34.99, and the curse breaker edition is going to be $69.99. But those two higher tier versions will be including cosmetics like capes, hats, and more. Simon took to Twitter afterwards and stated, "I'm pricing Hytale as aggressively low as possible. I'm taking on a considerable personal risk after repurchasing the game and getting it ready for early access for a growing team of now 50 talented individuals. I said I was all in, and I am delivering on that promise. The game is unfinished and runs on a build from over 4 years ago. Charging more didn't feel right. I don't think the game is good yet. My team and I will push hard to make it good, then great. The vision is clear and progress is fast. I want as many players as possible to jump in. Times are tough in the current economy for a lot of you, and I want everyone to have a fair chance to be part of what comes next. Thank you for the support." Simon also posted this meme stating that he's never going to financially recover from this, which I imagine is a joke. There are a few other things to note here. Notably, you will be able to upgrade the version of the game that you get. So if you start off on the basic tier and then suddenly you get a bunch of money and then boom, now you want to go for Curse Breaker, you will be able to upgrade it later on, which is nice to see. There's also going to be a few other notable aspects here. One of the biggest things is that there won't be regional pricing. So in certain countries and certain locations, it can be very difficult to get a certain amount of US dollars. So there's regional pricing to try to make that more fair. The game will not be able to launch with regional pricing, but Simon said instead they chose to lower the price for everybody to try to make it as feasible as possible for certain individuals and groups to get in. That is going to maybe work out. We'll see how that works out. But in certain countries, it likely will be a lot harder to get Hytale, which is completely understandable as an issue. Regional pricing is not entirely off the table, though. It was just not able to be done in time for early access. So hopefully in the near future, this could be looked at, because it is important that anybody, no matter where you are in the world, is able to access this at a reasonable price. Simon also stated that the artists are progressing well in terms of the version benefits, so some of those benefits will be able to be announced when they announce the release date, which is nice to hear. Also, it seems like we are going to be getting gliders in Hytale, as Simon just tweeted, "Do you want gliders in Hytale?" And both answers are yes currently, so it seems like that is absolutely going to be part of the game. Definitely excited for that. Different movement options and opportunities are always very nice to see in adventure games like this, so I'm hoping that we see an actual customizable system put into Hytale. It's definitely exciting to see Hytale priced at a competitive $19.99. I do hope in the near future we see some update on regional pricing. I think that's the only real problem with this, but in my view, $19.99 is totally fine for a game like this. Obviously, it's not going to launch perfect, but you're kind of investing in the future of the game. I know that happens so often in the gaming industry where there's a game and it drops and it's not perfect and you pay money for it and then it doesn't actually get better over time. I personally believe in what Simon is offering here. I understand why he's doing things the way that he is. He could have gone with a higher price. He could have said, it's going to be under $30, so it's going to be $29.99. Chopping $10 off of that I think is totally reasonable, and I will definitely be participating in Hytale's early access. Definitely excited to see more information about stuff like the gliders in Hytale. I'm hoping we see some sort of dev diary or blog or whatever about how customization is going to work in the game and how their initial thoughts on adventure mode are going to work. Obviously, that's not going to launch with the early access. It's only going to be the exploration and creative modes as well as the modding. But I do want to start hearing more about that adventure style, especially after the trailer where they were going through the 16 minutes of footage. I felt like a lot of that was really focused on the adventure aspects, and I'm definitely excited to see where they're going to take those aspects. Would love to hear what you guys think about the price down below. Let me know all of your thoughts. I'll be continuing to update you guys on Hytale information, so make sure you like and subscribe if you want to. My name is Duralius. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.